Hello, everyone. I hope you are live with us. Hello, 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 hello.
Hello,
This is
guys.
this is JCI Europe Live, first time this year, and we are super, super, super excited over here. My name is Iida Repo. I'm the European Development Councilor this year for Impact and Promotion Portfolio. But I'm acting here more as a host, and I'm welcoming all the comments and greetings to the chat so I can bring them in. And we will have a questions and answers sessions at the end. And if there's good questions, we might take them also in during the live anywhere you sent them. But hey, the stage is mostly to our big stars tonight, who are Manuela Weber, our Executive Vice President for Europe, and Ulla Pirkola, European Development Council Chairperson.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone, and nice to see the people are coming in and sending hearts. We're sending hearts back to you. But let's see the chat. If there's something coming in, I would love to see that. For example, where are you joining us? What country, what chapter, what position you are in? Send the comments and let's see them pop up. But hey, we have a great night ahead of us because Manuela and Ulla have prepared great content for us and are sharing that. And definitely you're welcome to join the conversation. Just use the Facebook chat to get your comments in. But without further ado, I'll let Manuela and Ulla have the stage. And now we have a comment. I'm getting it in. Hello, Andre from Bucharest. And actually, Andre is here as well on the back end. So great to have a little test with that. And then we have who's coming in? Evik, nice to meet you from Nepal. Welcome. We're super excited. We're going global, not just in Europe. Awesome. Great to see you here. I hope you enjoy our evening. And now back to our presentation setting. And I'll add Ulla and Manuela. The stage is.
Thank you so much, dear Ida. It's really great to start our first JCI Europe live session this year with this amazing introduction. And I'm Manuela Weber. As mentioned already, I'm from Germany. And I'm curious also, as you said, Ida, from where everyone, our audience, from where you are joining us in Europe. And of course, also when you have some questions later on about what we will explain and tell you in this maximum 1 hour that we have planned to spend with you. Because this year, we have heard already, and you see probably in the background, there is a big topic, which is Let's Make a Difference. And so we have 33 initiatives this year in the Global Plan of Action. And 33 initiatives, I think we have to go through and explain a little bit what this means and how you can benefit from them. And what you see is going to happen this year in JCI globally and in JCI Europe. So let's start with our overview. So you see, the Global Plan of Action is connected with the Global Strategic Plan for the next years. And that Global Strategic Plan, that has 4 strategic pillars, which is brand awareness and visibility, which is leadership development, which is open, efficient, and sustainable structure, and data-driven innovation. And you see there are a number of initiatives connected to these 4 strategic pillars. And so let's have a glimpse into it, what we have in the 4 strategic pillars. So we start with the first one, which is brand awareness and visibility. So you see, we have the global team talks, making a difference monthly video, and the leadership interviews. And all those three are done by our marketing team, by the BOD, the board of directors globally. So you can watch them when we share them on social media. And of course, we like you to interact, give your comments, your feedbacks on how you like them, if you like the content, if you have some questions. So that's more to give you some insights on what JCI does, what the members do. And then we have also the specific day to celebrate JCI. That is connected actually with another initiative with the Global Human Duties Day for Leaders. And on the 10th of July, we want to celebrate JCI and want to establish this Global Human Duties Day for Leaders. That's why we have a petition. We will come to that later on as well, then, because we need your support to make that happen. And you see some things are also still in creation. So like the Global Talent Search examination, that is for students actually. So we want to also motivate the young people, our future members in JCI, to get to know more about JCI. And there are some more regarding brand awareness. We have the media managers. How do you do marketing when you don't have media managers, right? So let's have the media managers, but let's have a short talk about them later on, because Ulla will also explore the media managers for Europe. So let's combine it there. And yeah, as I mentioned, we like you to sign the petition for the Universal Declaration of Human Duties for Leaders Day on 10th of July. And we can, of course, also share all the links in the chat later on. So no worries to get the links. You don't need to put them from the screen. Yeah, it's great to see. Welcome also from Alex from Santa Marta in Colombia. It was really a great area conference last year, by the way. So we are still globally in Asia and in America, which is really great to see. Yeah, and then for the European conference, we have one big project coming up. This is the CYE, which we really like to do as a big event, a big competition. We look for the most creative young entrepreneurs all over Europe for the European conference. It's not necessary to be a member in JCI, but of course somehow related to JCI in the same age, etc. So if you have a national competition, then please participate there. If not, then we look really forward to hear your ideas at the European conference. Some more information will be shared with you also in next time. And of course, the 10 outstanding young people is another competition that we always like to encourage you to do on the national level, and then also to join it on the global level. Yeah, so far, so brand awareness initiatives. Of course, if you have any questions about them, then just text it in the comments and we will try to answer them. We also have the pillar leadership development. So of course, what is part of the leadership development? Trainings to improve ourselves. So we further work on the improvement of the trainer education that we offer in JCI. So stay tuned with that. And also something that will Ulla explain later on, because the EDC has also some ideas on that. And there's another initiative I'd like you to give, Ulla, to explain shortly what is the Mentor-Mentee program.
Of course. Thank you, Manuela. This was one of the most popular programs in Europe when we asked the national presidents, and we're super excited. The applications for the Mentor-Mentee program will open very soon for all members, as there are spots in the Mentor-Mentee program for every national organization. You will hear more about it soon. If you are already interested to become a mentee in the program, you can always contact your national organization. They will have more information about the application in your own country. But this is very professionally focused. So you will have a mentor from some other JCI country from your own area. So here in Europe, all our mentors will be Europeans as well. and you get to really tackle your own professional career plans and your wishes for your future. So this is something that if I wasn't the EDC chair this year, I would definitely apply for myself. So stay tuned for more information.
Thank you so much, dear Ulla. It really sounds great. A mentor-mentee program for the business side, right? That is a difference to the other one that you will also explain later on.
Yes, very much mentoring.
You love to do the leadership development. I mean, that's really what we say, right? We're developing the leaders for a changing world. So we want to provide a lot of opportunities. Thank you. There are also some more opportunities. So one is if you want to learn more about what the president does when he is on visits in national organizations, then you can apply for Shadow the President program and get some more insights into the program, the duties, the sessions that a president does during his national organization visits or during an area conference. And as we had just a business mentoring, we also like to encourage you to do more business altogether. And therefore, there is also initiative JCI in business. So that is something that can happen on a local level, also on the national level. And for sure, we have planned a lot of business networking also at the European conference to connect you and provide easy access and opportunities for business exchange collaborations, for supply, for exchange, for support, etc. on the European level. And the last thing is the star member and star local president. So that is something easy to do for you. It's like adding JCI in your bio on social media, like in LinkedIn, for example. It's to post that you participate in a JCI training as a local president, that you share the global plan of action, for example. And you upload your pictures with the training participation, with the project participation, with the plan of action to Airtable, and you will receive recognition and an award during the area conference. And the second part is then also at the World Congress. So also some things that you can contribute and profit from in the leadership development side. Yeah. We have two more things. We have a leadership development also in sharing and further trainings that we like to do. Also another focus on young people. You see, again, the idea to involve more the people that are below 18. And of course, remember trainings, the trainer education, and also the master classes that will be that are still offered, and there will also be parts at the European conference for the masterclass. And don't forget to participate at the public speaking and debating program during the European conference. So you see there's an application deadline, but it has just opened, so all good. Look for your teams and debating on public speaking and participate at the European conference. Good. Open and innovative and sustainable structure. For this, we also have some initiatives. So when we look further, then you see we have some merchandise. So you can have a buddy for your baby, for example, some backpacks. And you look at there for all the things that you could need for travels and for clothes, etc. in the merchandise and the shop. So explore the collection that we have there. And of course, whenever you have some feedback and additional ideas, more than welcome to add merchandise products for JCI. Yeah, you see some other things. Your membership feedback is always welcome. There's currently the survey going on. So if you still have some time, then do it. It finishes soon as well. So there's this opportunity to contribute with your feedback, and we always need partners. And again, the RISE initiative still going on. We still think it is very important to work on the areas of the mental health, of the further development of our economies. So participate, also do projects on the national and local level. Share with us, use the hashtag Rise with JCI so that we can acknowledge them, the projects that you do, and also at the Rise Virtual Summit that will happen in September again. So please do projects on the local and national level. And we're really curious to learn more about this and share it on the European and the global level that you do. And so we come to the last part of our global initiatives, to the data-driven innovation part. So you see we have a handover protocol that we're working on, an alumni club, sharing best practices. Then I think the 100% efficiency for national organizations. So with this, we want to also encourage and to also give some recognition to the national organizations that are doing very well, that have very good structures and everything. So that's behind the 100% efficiency plan. And we also want to grow. You see the Vision 2040, it's an ambitious goal. It's to grow to 500,000 members from currently 160,000. And for Europe, we also have some big goals, like to grow to 100,000. So it would be really interesting to get also your feedback on that, how you think we should work as JCI globally, but we also need, or we mainly need you, because all the magic happens in your local organizations. You recruit the members, and we can just support you in attracting the right people and providing all the international opportunities, the fourth area of opportunity in JCI. And if you want to be sure that you connect with members that are members in JCI, then use the virtual community. That is our internal kind of Facebook. So we like to provide the opportunity through the virtual community to have some specific groups, some specific business exchange, some networking, training opportunities. Of course, you get your tickets for the international events there, like for the area conferences. So also have a look at the virtual community and check it out and share your experience in JCI there. So far, so good. That's the global initiatives. And of course, a lot of them. Yeah, thank you so much, Iida. We like to introduce and implement them, or parts of them, in Europe. Here's Iida back. Do we have some questions?
Iida is on mute.
I was on mute. I've been here on the back and I'm looking if we have questions or comments, and we do. So let's get the first one in from Patricia, coming in from Switzerland. A senator, you're asking about the mentor-mentee program. So please tell us more about it.
Should I go? I can go for this. So super happy to see you, Patricia, here online. Patricia was one of our JCI Europe mentoring program mentors last year. And I know, thank you so much for your last year's work. I know the mentees were super thankful. So yes, exactly. This year, we're actually going to have 2 different mentoring programs in Europe. There's the global one, which is exactly like you understood. It's a professional one for our JC's own career success. And of course, I will tell later on a little bit more about the JCI Europe mentoring program, which again is for the growth of your JCI organization. People can apply as a national organization there, local organization, even regional organization if you feel like that. The most important thing is that you apply as a team. As we know in JCI, we do things together. We don't want all the development of one organization be on the shoulders of one person, but to do things together. So later on, I will tell also a little bit more about our JCI Europe mentorship program for the organizations. Thank you, Patricia. That was a very, very good question. And super happy to see you.
And if anyone has questions relating, can they contact you, Ulla?
Of course, anytime.
And you can find Ulla's information at our JCI Europe website.
Exactly.
Okay, no more comments, but Patricia is saying thank you. That was more informative now to her needs. So I guess we can say that was the global initiatives part of tonight. Let's go forward. And actually, we are jumping on to an exciting topic of Europe's plan of action, which is more what we are doing here in Europe. Awesome. Let's continue.
Thank you so much, dear Iida. Yes, let's now adapt to what we have in Europe. First of all, we have the global committees, we have the global initiatives, we have the global committees, and in every global committee, we have European committee members. So just to give you a short glimpse of who are the people, are the members that contribute to implement the global initiatives with the European touch in Europe. So we have 12 in total. You will see the first 6 on the next slide. So we have, of course, the assistance to the president. And you see, we have the foundation committee that is always looking for some money because we need money for our JCI activities. We have the growth and development committee, the global one, where we have Ulla as the chairperson for Europe as part of it. Yes. And you see there is a junior JCI club and alumni committee, a committee specifically for our young and for our older members. One for promoting our JVC and to help with any problems and challenges we have around JVC. And of course, also a member about the membership engagement. So for example, the STAR member, the STAR local president recognition is part of their activities. And then let's have a look at the next 6. So that is the merchandise committee, for example, our skills development committee, the social media marketing and brand awareness committee. They have a lot of work, a lot of initiatives. They need to promote everything in the social media marketing and brand awareness committee. And we always need to have sponsors and partners, and also to take care of the joint project. So we have a committee for sponsorship and partnership with 2 members from Europe, and also a committee specifically for the strategic plan and plan of action implementation. And of course, as you see, the business part is important this year. There's also a JCI in business committee with 2 members from Europe. And now let's have a glimpse to our goals that we have in Europe. And then Ulla will take us away for the EDC part. So first with the European goals, you see, we also have put that plan of action into the 4 strategic pillars: the brand awareness, the leadership development, etc. And you see, we like to really increase the online activity. So we need you as well to promote amongst your members, your colleagues, our social media channels, so that we increase the numbers of followers. And you have seen already Iida, who is very active with our social media activities, with the posts, with the stories. We also have a leader magazine, a global one, that we contribute projects and also member stories to it. So there will be the second one for February that will be published soon. So stay tuned what we have here. And of course, also the videos and anything else that we do. And so far, the European conference, we have 1,200 participants. So still some to go to achieve the 1,500 that we have set ourselves as a goal to have at the European conference. And of course, we want to grow. So regarding the leadership development, we want to grow. We want to work on the CYE on the national level. We want to do a know-how transfer, some information later on. I think the other things that are better in your hands for EDC. One thing is the Step Up for Europe campaign I wanted to shortly raise. because we have had in 2019 the last elections for the European Parliament and the big campaign there. And we thought to use it again because some national organizations really want to do a voting campaign. And we also have some content like a European economy, the European identity, the topics that we also like to raise when we have exchange with politicians, for example, what are topics that matter for the young people, us. And yeah, also for the other topics, we like to increase the partnership. We have some administrative stuff to do, but we also like to provide a lot of input and information for you for your social media activities during the year. And the last is, of course, we want to celebrate your project. So we really need your award entries. We need it for the European Conference, and we need it even more for the World Congress to show and to see what great projects you do. So we really like to motivate you to submit the award applications for the European Conference and the World Congress. And from our side, we of course like to work further on the analysis and the data that we get from you. And I think just one last information, who is Europe? Just to see a picture of how we are working this year. We are a big team. We are 17 volunteers. We are 2 growth and development director and manager employees. And we also have a specific project manager for the European know-how transfer. We also want to further work on the CYE. And as you see, we also have a marketing agency that we are working on for our big goals for the brand awareness of JCI Europe. And now, Ulla, the turn is yours. What is the EDC doing? There's also a lot going on this year. So I'm curious what you tell us.
Okay, let's do this. Thank you so much, dear EVP Manuela. And very warm greetings from Oulu, Finland. I am the EDC chair this year, but I'm also a member of the JCI Oulu, and I'm so super excited to welcome everyone to Oulu this summer. And yes, let's go all the way to the EDC programs. And some of you may know we have a team of 7 members. I have 6 amazing councillors who each of them have their own portfolios. We have great plans for 2024, and I will just very quickly go through them. Which each of the part you will see the contact information for the councillor in charge. So don't hesitate to contact them whenever you have any questions. Of course, as we are a development committee, most of our programs have something to do with founding new organizations or helping the ones that have a little bit challenges. But we also have several programs that are open for application for all of our members inside Europe, so stay tuned. And okay, let's first go to our new organizations where we have the amazing Arkin in charge. And here, if we can see in Europe at the moment, we actually have 3 potential organizations. We want to spread JCI all over Europe. We have JCI Portugal there, and Armenia and Azerbaijan, and we are working very closely with them to found new JCI organizations to other countries in Europe as well. And we can actually go already to the next slide, because concerning this topic, I have very exciting news for everyone. So on the 29th of this month, so this week, in just 3 days, we are going to have an event in Madrid, in Spain, for new members, anyone who's interested in JCI or potential member. So I'm sure that everyone who's there online has some friends maybe in Spain and in Madrid. So don't hesitate to contact them. We have this information. You can access the link through the QR code or just from our JCI Europe Facebook or Instagram. You can tag the people that you find could be good JCI members for JCI Spain. So this is a very, very exciting thing happening in just 3 days. And then For the local and national collaboration, we have the superwoman Evia in charge, and her plans are something very special for this year. We can go to the next slide, and she will actually contact national organizations so that the national people who are in different positions also get to mingle with each other and be inspired by their colleagues in Europe. And one thing that I'm very excited myself about is that in the European conference in Oulu, we will actually have a Fuck Up the Story event. And I think this is super important because in JCI, of course, mostly things go amazing, but there are also events and stories about how things maybe didn't go as well as we maybe thought. And that kind of stories are oftentimes the ones where we really learn more about leadership and where we really grow as leaders. So that is something big that we will bring to Oulu this summer. And the applications will open soon and will be open until the 29th of March. And also in the European conference, we will have a big local officer meetup. So all the local officers from all over the world get to network with each other and learn together in the European conference. And also on this next slide, we have one more amazing thing that Evia is coordinating this year. We are going to organize regional growth and development academies. Somebody maybe remembers that from past years, we have usually had one growth and development academy in Europe before the European conference. But this year we are going to organize several so that you, our dear members, don't have to maybe travel so far away for the academies. And we currently have the applications open for the grants. The European Development Council is giving money for the organizers. And later on this year, these academies will happen. So really keep your eyes open for all the information. We want as many participants from all the amazing JCI countries all over Europe for our regional growth and development academies, where you really get to think how to grow your national organization, how to grow your local organization, how to get more members to join our amazing movement for young leaders. Okay, and then next we'll go for intensive support, where we have Sandra and Simo, our amazing German-Finnish partnership team for intensive support. And we can go to the next slide. And here we have the JCI Europe mentoring program that we talked about before already. So as the global mentorship program is for our own career growth, the JCI Europe mentoring program is really for growing your local, regional, or national organization. The registrations are now open for both mentors and mentees. It's a very great program where you get to do workshops and learn together with other European organizations. So this is really one of the most amazing programs we have in EDC, and we have been running this for many years. And as we heard before, Patricia was one of our mentors last year in the program. If we go to the next slide, we will have some information about the actual program. So until March 20th, we have the applications open. You still have plenty of time to gather friends from your organization so that you can join. And there will be 6 trainings in total, and all this will happen until October. So it's a tight program. You will get to work very hard, but also as you have your team members, it's not all in your shoulders. Not everybody has to be able to come to each event. We understand that we, all of us JCs, have other life as well and other JCI things, work, home, everything to do. So this is really the reason why we want you to apply as a team for the program. And the program itself will start in April. There will be an information evening on the 29th. We will soon have more information about that. And as I said, the applications are open in the JCI Europe website. On the next slide, there's just a quick look also for the QR codes if you want to enter our website now. But you will also find it on Google, so there's no problem, and it's not hard to enter any of the more information. And then there's one more important information about our intensive support program. If you feel in your organization that maybe the mentorship program is not something that we can apply this year, but you are very interested in really in a strategic way to develop your organization to be better, please contact Simo Engbom anytime. He will build the kind of program for you that suits the needs for your organization especially. Simo is very experienced both in JCI and his work life in strategic development. So this is really a great chance for your organization and yourself as well to learn about strategic thinking. So don't miss this chance this year. Okay, and let's go further. And there we have a face that all of us in this live already know. Hello, Iida. Iida is in charge of impact and promotion this year in JCI Europe. And boy, does she have some great plans. We can go to the next slide and see. So key initiatives for Iida is really to grow our both marketing endeavors and our partnerships this year. This is something that we're working together with the whole Team Europe and with some of the national organizations as well. We are really developing our marketing endeavors this year to be more impactful so that they will also help all the national organizations or the regional and local organizations all over Europe as well. Okay, and on the next slide, you will see a little bit of our goals for this year, and we are it's only the end of February, and I happen to know that Iida is already very well on her way to make something great happen this year. And earlier, we talked a little bit about the media managers, and on the next slide, we have some more information about this one. So this year, all the national organizations can appoint media managers. So if you are interested, you can contact your national organization anytime, and they will tell you more about the actual application process. But the very cool thing in Europe is that you will get to work, everybody who's a media manager in Europe not only gets to work with the JCI World Headquarters, but also our dear Iida in European Development Council. And she is sometimes humble, but she really is a woman who has an expertise from over 15 years in the field of branding and marketing. So if you or some of your members really wants to learn a little bit about marketing and branding and everything this year, be sure to contact your national organization and become one of the media managers here in Europe. Thank you so much, Iida, already for your great work and for your help today.
And now that I have the possibility to jump in, I will do it because we're live. This is the beauty of live. Because I really want to shout out to people who are now seeing this and thinking, hey, could I be a media manager for our country? There aren't too many of the European countries yet set with the media managers, so most likely your spot is waiting for you. So contact your national president or even us, even me, and I can help you through it so we can get you into the team. Because I really want to start working with the media managers. This year is the first time that we're doing this, so we are doing the most work now. Let's see how we can get everyone together and what we can do together. I really want the media managers to join my team. Yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Iida. Thank you so much. And it's very good information that in case maybe your national organization doesn't know about it, just contact Iida directly and we will figure out how to get you in her team.
Yeah,
very
they have
good.
so many things to do, so like they can't focus on everything, so it's good to remind them like, hey, do we have a media manager? What it's all about? Can I be one? You can be one. Welcome to my team.
Exactly.
Bye-bye. I'll go to the back end.
Thank you so much,
that's another
Iida.
point. not only about the national media managers, right? Because we all three, we want to really have a big impact on the media activities this year. So Iida works on a team, so she's not alone. Luckily, she's not alone in doing everything like the JCI Europe Live that we have today. Also the pictures, the videos, and the blog posts, etc. So even if the media manager position is decided by your national presidents to be someone else, reach out to Iida, because maybe you will, as she said, be part of the team, because we need helps and hands to support with all our big goals for our social media and media presence in general.
Exactly. Thank you, EVP Manuela. I think that every one of us who has sometimes done anything related to communications or marketing, we know that the work never ends. There are so many things to do, and it's all very much fun. And through JCI, we can, of course, all the time learn while we are doing it. So if there's one team in the European Development Council that definitely can take in as many people as possible, it's definitely Iida's team. So if you now felt interested, please feel free to contact her anytime. Thank you very much. And then we still have our last portfolio of the European Development Council, skills boosting. And I know that this is one of those that maybe for our members is really the most exciting one. We have another superwoman, Cristina from Romania, in charge of this. And let's look at her plans for this year. I am super excited about this. So the first one is the skills development platform that we started to build last year, and now we're going to do it, take it even bigger. We have amazing Marta from JCI Catalonia in charge of this, and the platform you can actually already check on our JCI Europe website. You can enroll there as a trainer if you are a trainer already in JCI, and offer this way the possibility for yourself to organize trainings for other European national organizations. So this is a very great chance for anyone who wants to develop themselves as a trainer. And the next one is a system of amazing JCI trainings, especially aimed for national presidents and deputies this year. But don't be afraid, even though you are not one of these people this year, because we are going to make a recording of each of the trainings, make it a little bit shorter so that there's the very important information there, and share it for everyone to see. And this, in my personal opinion, is one thing that really brings value to all our members and our potential members. As you can see when you see the trainers that we have for these trainings already, it is mostly our past world presidents of JCI. So really people who know about the parliamentary procedures, who know about diplomacy, who know about politics, who know about the protocols. So really the people that we want to learn from. So stay tuned for these things later on this year. And we will also develop, like Manuela mentioned earlier, our JCI trainings this year inside Europe. We are super excited to see many, many people in the public speaking and debating contest this year, both in Oulu and of course in Taiwan for the World Conference. And we are also launching JCI Europe Women Club this year. And this is something that has been asked from our members already for some time. So we are very, very excited that this will be launching this year. So many things, and be sure to follow both our Facebook site, our Instagram, our LinkedIn, because there we will share all this information. And in Romania this summer, we will organize the JCI Europe Train the Trainer Academy. This is an amazing concept, originally invented by JCI Mongolia, and last year JCI Romania piloted the program in Europe, and the feedback was so very good that we are super happy that Cristina this year will offer the possibility for all us Europeans who are interested in becoming better trainers. And this really is a training not only to be a better trainer inside JCI, but also for your professional life. You can actually already enter the QR code and you can enter your information so that once the application period and everything starts, you get the information as soon as possible. As this is a very precious academy, there will be an application process for the people who get into the academy. So be sure to use time and be wise with your application if you feel like you want to be part of this amazing academy this year. That's it for the European Development Council part. I hope that you are as excited as I am. And from our website, you will find all the contact information. For more information, you can ask our counselors anytime. And if you feel like, oh, I don't know who to ask, please feel free to contact me anytime and I will help you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ulla. We'll give you an applause here. And I'm checking the comments if there's questions for us, and there is. And this is, even though now we are live, for the next live session, it's good for you to know that you can send the questions as we are here, and we'll pick them up to the live when they pop up to the chat. We have one. I guess this is more to Manuela about the JCI RISE initiatives for this year.
Yeah, thank you very much for mentioning the RISE initiative or the question for it. Yes, we want to continue. We have the 7 SDGs. We have the 3 pillars with the mental health, with the empower and workforce motivation, and the economies that we like to further support. So the RISE initiative continues. It gets a little bit more clearer focus on it. You can find all the documents and materials to do it on a local level in our Trello board. We can share that link also later on in the Facebook chat. And we have the categories for the awards. So if you do a great project and you also want to be recognized for that, you can submit your project to the award ceremony for the area conference, the World Congress, and there will also be a showcase at the European Conference for a RISE project. So you see, there are a lot of opportunities to really highlight the great projects that you do on a local level, on a national level, for further exchange on it. So yes, we continue with RISE and the projects that are relevant to our society and community.
We have, well, this is more of a thank you, and I think this came when Manuela, you were talking about the global initiatives, and then Ulla continued after that. There's greetings and thanks is coming from Germany, from Christine. Thank you. And I love this comment. I had the possibility to read it beforehand here in the back end. But really something that JCI is such an amazing experience. And I think all of us are thinking we could have joined JCI earlier, because at some point the time runs out in this organization, at least the active years. But here we have a question of what to do after you turn 40, and if you're not in any active position to continue, how can they be part of JCI still?
Oh yeah, I mean, we need to have our alumni and senators, and we also need to have partners. So thanks for your great comment. And it's good to see that the visibility that we like to work on and the growth is seen. We work on a JCI Alumni Club also on a global perspective, but usually local organizations and national organizations, not all of them, but several have specific alumni clubs and senator clubs. So you are always welcome to join there and support further on the below 40 members. And yes, and also a good point with the universities. So that is really part of their recruitment strategy. You see also some projects that are planned to do this year, but also happen already in local and national organizations around Europe and the world to address students in schools so that they get a first glimpse of JCI, but also to show what we are, like the entrepreneurship development, for example, or the contribution to society, and same for universities to help, for example, how to apply for a job, these kind of things, and or to raise awareness for entrepreneurship, and then have them later on as members when they are below 18, or depending on the recruitment rules, if it's only for entrepreneurs, only for people in management positions, or any young people, to join JCI as soon as they want to. So thanks for the great comment. And yeah, this is definitely one of the big goals that we have to, as Ulla described, in the EDC programs, and also as you see the global initiatives that we all are working on. It's really the whole team. It's as we said, the board of directors, which is in my role, but also the other 3 EVPs and the board of directors, VP members, and our committees, and our dear EDC with the specific programs for Europe, which is really, really great to see how we all work together. And when you mentioned the German-Finnish collaboration in the intensive support, Ulla, I thought, yeah, it's not only the Finnish-German one.
True, very true.
We also have a great, here are 2 Finns in the room and 1 German. And we have the European Conference in Finland as well. And I have the honor as a German to be the chairperson for the Finnish European Conference. So there is a lot German-Finnish collaboration this year, which is great. But not only the German-Finnish collaboration. We have members from almost all the national organizations as part in our team and in the committees. So that's really great to see the ways how you as members can contribute, and how we actually like to do the extra mile for and improve ourselves and the organization in JCI.
Exactly. Wise words, Manuela.
As usual. We thank everyone on the chat for the comments so far. Keep them coming. Although we have some how do you say, lack in the time, that we don't delay, that we don't get them immediately always, but keep them coming. But we still have some topics to address. To the stage of the events outlook. Let's talk about that.
Thank you, Iida. Yeah, just very briefly, there will be big events coming up. So one we mentioned several times already is the European Conference. So you see that is in June. We are now in the phase of the regular fee for 450 euros. It's in the northernmost European metropolis, I was told. So it's the northernmost big city in Europe, and it's the northernmost European Conference, and it's a really startup stronghold in Finland. So I'm really curious to see about the smart activities there, the health areas there, and all the great ideas that pop up. And we might have the chance to get some insights into those as well. So choose the 4 days with the 4 topics, with the 4 areas of opportunity and the 4 seasons, and we find some more 4s. At the end, it's 24 4s. So that will be really an amazing European conference that you don't want to miss. So take the opportunity to book the regular fee. We will have also some more information about the European conference and the program next JCI Europe Live in 1 month. And the other event also coming up is the European know-how transfer that we want to do with the European Parliament again. So it's a very interesting event where you can get some insights into the institution. So it's not only the Parliament, it's also a commission and maybe some other organizations around the European Union. And it's a great opportunity for some exchange with MEPs, but also to network with other members in Europe, and to learn about the various topics and things that we have in Europe, not only in the European Union, but also in all over Europe. And the application might open on April 1st, and the proposed dates are September 29. It's a very special year again because of the elections. So let's see how this European know-how transfer will look like. So this so far from my side for the outlook for the next coming ones. And I think, Iida, you will take us for another outlook, right?
I will, and I'm not muted, which is good. I want to already say welcome to the next live, as we have very great content coming up next month. So it will be the last Monday of the month. So this means next month it is 25th of March, and we are hearing more insights about the European Conference in Oulu, Finland. So we are very much looking forward to that. And Ulla is showing a hoodie. But truly, everyone here in Finland is excited and waiting for people to register and come and see us and experience a beautiful Finland. And I'm adding, like, whenever, if not this time, to come to Finland when there is over 1,200 JCs waiting for you and celebrate with you. When, if not now?
Exactly. And I can maybe add one thing, because we have gotten many questions from our friends from all over Europe about the places where the conference happens, as the HQ hotel is, at least at the moment, already fully booked, as we have so many people already coming and registered to Oulu from all over the world. So Oulu is a very compact city. Almost everything is walking distance, and we have the map of the whole conference area with all the places where anything is happening on the website of the Oulu conference. So you can find all that information there, and then check which hotel would you like to book and where everything is located. So you can visit the website for that information. There's already information on the senators program. There will be children's program, so you can take all your family with you, and there's more information already. I think they put it there like 2 days ago, so now there's information on the children's program on the website as well and everything. So be sure to visit it, and then of course join us next month for the JCI Europe Live, where we will tell much more about the European conference. Oh,
maybe some sneak peeks, some information that we don't get anywhere else. And this is one of them. I personally booked an Airbnb apartment from the city center just before the live. So I know there's great apartments for great prices, different sizes. So there's the Airbnb option with your own kitchen and sofa. So,
you think you have time to cook yourself when you see the program?
Yes. First thing I'll go grocery shopping for a risotto.
Oh.
Well, that wouldn't be something strange. I have been cooking a lot during conferences, so nothing strange there. But let's see if this time we have the time, as we have the great program that we want to be at all the time. Exactly. I think that's most that I have to say at this moment. But Ulla and Manuela, do you still have something to share? I'm checking the comments meanwhile, but please, the stage is yours.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Iida, for everything. I think all the information I thought to give is now given. I'm super happy to see everybody online, and be sure to contact us if you want any more information. I'm already looking forward to next month at the European conference live.
Me too.
Thank you so much, dear Iida and Ulla, for sharing all the information, the ideas that we have, the way how we work on it. So thank you also for the great JCI Europe Live the way presentation, how we are looked on the screen. That's fantastic. And yeah, there will be more information coming up. And yeah, as we, I think, said several times already, don't hesitate to reach out to all of us. So we're always happy to help with further information or anything else as supporter so that you need. So really, let's work on make a difference and a great year in Europe. Thank you also very much.
Please give your ideas and thoughts as well. What would you like to see? Don't hesitate to send any suggestions. We are open to that. Always developing ourselves. Isn't it so? Oh. Always developing ourselves. Next time, we'll see live here on Facebook. It's 25th Monday. Most likely it's going to be the same time. And hearing more about the European Conference from the COCT.
Have a nice evening, right?
I think that's that. Thank you everyone for joining. We couldn't have done this without you. Lovely to see you being there. But you can find this recording in JCI Europe's YouTube page when we upload it there. If you want to come back to it or didn't get the time to look the whole live this time, but this has been exciting.
Very much so. Thank you very much, everyone.
Hey, thank you, everyone. Have a lovely evening.
Bye-bye.
See you next time. Bye-bye.